What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Not For Debate. I am your host, Great One DeVore. I have my two co-hosts here, Wes and Banks. And also, I'm pleased to announce our special guest this morning. I'm calling him Black Lion because I think I deserve to call him Black Lion, but to everyone else, Iconic Freeze.
To everyone else, he's Iconic Freeze, but to me, he's just the rap bird.
No, you call him Iconic. I'm calling him Black Lion.
Iconic rap bird.
Okay.
Whatever works. Whatever works.
Anyway, it's awesome having you on, man. How you doing?
I'm good. Appreciate you guys having me, man. You know, you guys can call me anything, whether Black Lion is or Iconic Freeze, whatever y'all do. Just appreciate y'all having me, you know, so we just talk about these sports.
It's a respect standpoint, Black Lion. He's calling you Iconic. Banks is calling you Iconic. And while I'm thinking about it, I did want to personally thank you because I believe, how long have we known each other? About 7 years now? Like,
well, four or three. I don't think I was on YouTube for that.
What did you get 4 more years from? What?
Like I literally met a whole lot of people on YouTube, so it's like it's hard for me to keep up.
Man.
It's literally hard for me to keep up. But Black Lion has been one of the main supporters, especially on the Twitter stream, because literally I barely am able to keep up on Twitter. I don't like to tweet, to be quite honest with you. I'm really reserved to myself, but he's always retweeting it, and I try to show my thanks by retweeting it and thanking him after I do it at the same time, and also him in the comment section all the time. So I really appreciate you, not only on my personal channel but also on the podcast, the Not For Debate podcast channel as well.
No problem, man. You know, I want to see everybody win. You know what I mean? It's too many, you know, villains in this world. You know what I mean? Just try, you know, be a blessing to everybody. You know what I mean? So try to help everybody out. Try to help everybody win. You know what I mean? Oh
yeah, absolutely.
Man, we appreciate you, man. We definitely appreciate you. Even all your comments on YouTube and stuff like that is much appreciated, man. Any amount of support that we can get to continue to build a brand for the podcast. That's always been the goal. Our podcast is everybody's podcast, and that's the objective. That's what we're pushing. That's what we're trying to make this as real and as authentic as we possibly be. So,
no doubt,
we appreciate you, man.
Anytime.
But, you know, I'm definitely going to have to pick your brain about these Baltimore Ravens. Of course, you sat back and you've listened to the past 3 podcasts. We probably mentioned Lamar Jackson a good 3 or 4 times.
Right.
So how impressed are you with Lamar Jackson so far? We'll be in week 4 now.
I'm very impressed. I think Lamar Jackson is slowly but surely progressing as a pocket passer in the National Football League. I mean, people are known him for running the football, using his legs to make plays, but I think he's getting more comfortable throwing the ball, making his reads. And it's funny, too, because Lamar Jackson, he gets, like, such this bad rep from being, like, the running back at QB, but he genuinely wants to pass the football. And I think the more confidence he gets within himself, the more he becomes comfortable, and the more rapport he establishes with the wide receivers and the offensive coordinator, it's only a matter of time before he's lighting people up. So I'm very proud of him as a QB that's progressing, but also as a leader of this football team we call Baltimore Ravens. Not saying he don't have any flaws, or I'm not even saying that he's going to be around for the next 10 years, because, you know, running quarterbacks aren't durable. But for what he's doing, is blowing way beyond expectations right now. So very happy with him.
Yeah, well, at least you are, man. At least you are. I'm on the same page with you. I'm very excited about his upside. I feel like I mean I agree. I have to piggyback a lot about what you said. I think the criticism on him and the knocking on him is always going to be he's a run first quarterback. Which even if he was a run first quarterback, guess what? You got to stop it. So at the end of the day, Lamar Jackson, his performance so far this year compared to the kind of quarterback he was last year, he didn't really look comfortable. It seemed like he was really learning the playbook. So they kept a simplified approach. They said, okay, well, until he learns the playbook and learn how to throw the ball, we're going to mask his weaknesses by letting him run the ball as much as we possibly can. And they end up having a lot of success with that. Lamar, I mean, Lamar has hella potential, man. His upside is just tremendous. The ceiling is unattainable. Like he's just gonna have to keep pushing himself. The criticism and the naysayers from people like DeVore is just what is going to get him over the top, because people like DeVore can't seem to realize and get over the fact that this guy is the next wave of NFL quarterback. He's the next wave. So we'll just have to see. DeVore, open party, bro.
Oh, my bad. I just wanted to let me clarify this real fast. I don't hate on Lamar Jackson. As far as of what I've seen so far in the 2019 season, he hasn't played a defense where I could give him credit, well, enough proof to see that he can actually throw the football. Played the Miami Dolphins week 1, played the Arizona Cardinals week 2, and he just played the Kansas City Chiefs. And all three of those, honestly, I don't think they're good defenses. So I would have to see a true test for Lamar Jackson before I'm actually go out and say he could throw the football. Now, his first true test, I will probably say, would be, we're going into week 4, 5, 6. So probably week 6 against the Seattle Seahawks will probably be the game that I would most definitely going to watch to see if he can actually continue this success, because of his first.
Well, I don't know how much that's going to mean personally, because the Seattle's defense hasn't showed up this year either.
They all
right. Trash.
That's how Seattle's always been. That's how Seattle's always been. They struggle at the beginning, and then as the season progresses, that's when they put it all together.
Wait. So you telling me you like Ryan Tannehill over Lamar Jackson right now?
I was getting ready to say. I was getting ready
on
to
Ryan
say
Tannehill, bro.
See, at this time, I didn't even bring up Ryan Tannehill. I don't even know where Ryan Tannehill just came from. We was talking about strictly about Lamar Jackson.
You open the floodgates.
Cause listen, dog,
oh no,
you gotta stop being a fanboy and just give credit where it's due.
Hey.
Like, you be all over Adam Gase, you be all over Ryan Tannehill. Lamar Jackson is the new breed. It's the new breed of quarterback. They're taking over. You see, last week, Gardner Minshew, Kyle Allen, even Daniel Jones looked great. These young, great athletic quarterbacks. It's the new breed. Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes.
Whoa. Don't put Lamar Jackson in the Patrick Mahomes and the Carson Wentz category. He's not in that category. They're on a whole totally different level as far as being able to go through progressions and make an accurate pass, because Lamar Jackson is inconsistency with his accuracy, and that's fact. Can we all agree upon that?
How would he completing 70% of his passes?
I just told you why. He played 3 bum teams. He played 3 bum teams that he had the receivers butt naked open.
I do think that when it comes to the deep ball, I think it's a little bit inconsistent. I'm not gonna lie when it comes to the deep ball, but I think that comes with growth and development. So I think that's gonna come in time. But I do think quarterbacks don't. Even the best quarterbacks miss sometimes. I just feel like it's a little bit biased towards Lamar just because he's so lethal when he's running. So if he throws like a bad pass or overthrow, it's like, oh my gosh, he's the worst, that kind of thing. But I do agree with Great One to an extent. With deep ball, I would like to see some improvement because you have to hit those when you go against teams like New England and Kansas City. You know what I mean? I mean, if you're going against teams like, no offense to Dolphins, it's okay to miss a wide receiver in the deep ball, but if you're going against a really good team, you got to make those throws. So I agree.
Well, I mean, if you're playing against the Dolphins, you might score points missing passes.
It's okay. The Dolphins will get their second win against the Pittsburgh Steelers. We good.
Man, y'all can't even beat an ice cream truck, bro.
You know what it reminds me of when you play Street Fighter, that part where you come up, you got to beat up the car.
Bro, y'all better off going to the ice cream truck and getting a bunch of lollipops because the Dolphins are a bunch of suckers.
Is it safe to say they're going to get the first round pick?
Yes.
No.
As long as who got it?
You know what? I take that back because we have the Pittsburgh Steelers pick, so I think the way we're gonna get the first pick, the way we're gonna get the first pick is through the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, the bet is still on, sir.
How many first round picks do y'all got now? Like 3?
Yeah, we have 3. We have our own pick. We have the Houston Texans pick, and we have.
Wait a minute.
And we have the.
Wait a minute.
Maybe lose my train of thought, Banks. What's up, Banks?
No, wait. Time out. Y'all suck so bad, bro. Like, this is not even funny. Y'all giving up almost 500 points. Now. This is only 3 weeks.
Damn,
How many have they scored? How many have they scored?
How many points?
They probably scored
how many points?
They scored 10 points last week.
They scored
Bro,
6.
It's kickers that have scored as many as points as your team. It's referees who have thrown more flags than your team to score points.
True.
I can go put
It's
$20
coaches
in my
that have
gas
called
tank.
more plays than your team has scored points.
True. But I feel like we're improving every year. And Jay Rose, he gonna put some points on the board.
Y'all backtracking. What are you talking about?
Y'all improving at being trash.
Every week we're improving. I think every week we are improving. I'm seeing a little bit extra brought to the table each week. And this week, it's gonna be the dub. It's gonna be the week of the dub.
Good that you got a positive outlook. That's great.
This will be the week of the dub.
Doing great. The Ravens are doing great because they barely lost to the Chiefs, who's the best team in the AFC.
I agree.
Which brings me up to my next question for you, Black Lion. In what order do you have the AFC North teams going?
Wait.
Keep it real.
Wait. Listen. You're talking about in terms of standing, how they're going to finish in the end of the year?
Yes.
Yes, that's what he's talking about.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Yeah. So let's get your take on that, Freeze.
How do you got
that going?
He just wants to confirm that he's going to lose this bet. All right, go ahead, bro.
All right, obviously, I'm going to go with Baltimore with number 1. Number 2, I'm going to go with Cleveland. Number 3, I'm going to go with Pittsburgh. And number 4, I'm going to go with Cincinnati. But here's the thing, though. I'm not sleeping on Cleveland. Like, I feel like Cleveland,
what you mean you're not sleeping on Cleveland? They in hibernation right now. They're not playing well at all.
You know what, man? I'm okay with that, bro. I'm okay with that. As long as you got sense enough to know that Cincinnati's not going to be better than Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah, nah. Like, A.J. Green is not even playing. He's not coming back for another couple weeks. So
Week 7.
Nah. Yeah, so speaking of that, he a free agent next year. I think he looked pretty good in the Ravens uniform, personally. But,
Bro, Dez Bryant didn't want to come play for y'all. I don't think A.J. Green.
Yeah, he want a quarterback will throw him the ball. Maybe he'll play with Carson.
Nah, I don't know. I think he might want to play with Lamar Jackson. I think he want to win. You know what I mean? Especially coming from Andy Dalton. No offense to Andy Dalton, but
Andy Dalton is a beast. I love me some Andy Dalton. I love me some Big Red. I love Big Red.
Dalton is a what?
He's a beast. That's Big Red, baby. That's Big Red.
I just want to thank y'all for coming in tonight and listening to the podcast. We really appreciate you. Freeze, it's been amazing having you on the show, bro. Hopefully next show you join. It'll make a lot more sense than this one.
Hold on. All right, Iconic.
Yo,
Let me get your opinion on this, because DeVore ain't gonna make no sense at all. Andy Dalton's a beast, supposedly, right?
Right.
Andy Dalton or Jimmy Garoppolo?
Oh, give me G.
Shout out my
Smart,
dog Reggie
man.
Howard.
Yeah, that's a definite pick. Listen. All right, listen. Andy Dalton is not a bad quarterback. To DeVore's point, he's a good quarterback. I don't know about to the level.
For as many weapons as he has around the banks, he's
What
not a
weapons?
great quarterback.
But you
What
can say the same
weapons?
thing about Matt Ryan too, though. You can say the same thing as that thing about Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan
He arguably has the best weapon.
Matt Ryan
true.
got MVP. He got the stats and all that.
He got more passing yards than
not a
Lamar
winner.
Jackson right now.
Of course,
Of course he should. That's their offense.
he got Julio Jones.
I'm talking about Andy Dalton. I'm talking about Dandy Dalton. Dandy Dalton.
Dandy
Dandy Dalton.
Honestly, those yards he got, I could chalk them up to him just chunking it deep and
You a
John
dog,
Ross
you is
coming
a
down
hater.
with-
See, I'm talking to the wrong people right now. I'm talking to a Baltimore Ravens fan. I'm talking to a Pittsburgh Steelers fan about a Cincinnati Bengals quarterback.
I'm just being realistic. John Ross has like 3 or 4 receptions of like 80-something yards, I think.
Like, I don't think Andy Dalton's a bad quarterback. I just think that he's not a quarterback that's gonna take you to the next level. Like, I feel like he's more of a guy that's going to play well if he's in a good situation. If he's not in a good situation, he's not going to win you football games.
This will settle the Iconic top 16 or bottom 16 in the league.
Andy Dalton?
Yes.
Ooh, with AJ Green, top 16. Without, bottom 16.
No, I can name you 16, 15 better than him.
I'm listening.
Probably 16.
I'm listening.
Yeah, who would be the 16?
Shoot, you could almost take every quarterback in the AFC North over him. Except for
I want to hear names. I want to hear names, and that doesn't include Ben Roethlisberger right now, and it doesn't include Drew Brees right now because they both hurt. I'm pretty sure you would take Andy Dalton over that Rudolph dude right now in Pittsburgh.
I mean, probably just throw more picks, but
He win you games.
Listen, I don't have nothing against Andy Dalton. I think Andy Dalton is an okay quarterback. He all right. He all right. I mean, but on the level that you're saying, he had that one good year that unfortunately it seems like whenever somebody has their career year, it always ends with them busting something up in their body. And he almost went to the Super Bowl. Almost.
That's the issue, though. He's just all right. He ain't gonna never be.
He's Ryan
more.
Tannehill, but just better than Tannehill.
First off,
I could agree with you on that. He's Ryan Tannehill, but he's better than Ryan Tannehill. But Andy Dalton took his team to the playoffs 2 times or 3 times. I'm not sure. He beat the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens to get in, but played the Pittsburgh.
No. You not finna do that on live radio podcast, bro. Don't do that.
Do what?
You gonna sit here and say he beat the Steelers? Jay Ajayi ran crazy. Jay Ajayi beat the Steelers himself.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Andy Dalton. I ain't talking about Ryan Tannehill.
Andy Dalton never beat the Steelers in the playoffs.
I'm talking about in the regular
He
season.
lost.
He didn't they beat you in the regular season?
I don't even think they did that.
I think they did.
No, Andy Dalton and the Bengals beat us a couple times a couple years ago.
Yeah.
No, I mean the
y'all
Bengals got a squad. They just ain't coached right, bro. Like that's just what it comes down to. They not coached right.
Well,
They got a squad.
It's a new coach right now, so for the next couple of years, ain't gonna be no excuses.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie,
right.
that was the issue.
I'm on
Marvin Lewis
Wikipedia
had
right now, and I'm
squads.
looking at his nicknames. They call him the Rare Rifle 007.
Right, man. The Red Rifle. The Red Bear.
He was that
They got a
dude.
couple
He was
nicknames.
that dude at TCU, man. But
TCU was that dude.
he ain't never take that step to.
Well, he did. He did. No, don't say that. He like I said, the year they went to the playoffs, and he unfortunately got hurt. He had a career
Listen.
year that year.
It was
Game
one
winning
year where
drive.
Pac-Man and Vontez Burfict cost them the game against the Pittsburgh Steelers in the playoffs. If they didn't do didn't do them stupid penalties, we'd be talking about the Cincinnati Bengals advancing to the next round and not the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Joey Porter, I can't say nothing about Joey Porter because he played for the Miami Dolphins. He got involved where he shouldn't have got involved in.
See, you can't do that, bro. You can't be biased like that.
Why
You
not?
can't do that.
Why not?
First off, you talking
biased
about
against
the
Andy
garbage
Dalton.
franchise. I'm not. I said he's an okay quarterback. He's just not great, and he's not top 16 for me.
I feel like if AJ Green is healthy on the field, I feel like he is top 16. But without him, I feel like he's in the bottom.
Well, okay, so Jameis Winston top 16 then.
You
'Cause got Mike
smoking?
Evans
You
on
smoking
there.
some good ganja by that comment?
No, I mean, what's wrong with
Same
Jameis
thing.
Winston being in the top 16 quarterbacks? though? Like, how do you not?
Oh my! See, hey, iconic. See, you see how what they just did? You see what they just did? Because Banks is a big, huge fanboy of Florida State, so I already know what I'm gonna get out of him. But Wes, that is outrageous allegation right there that you just made.
I mean, his only issue is the fact that he turns the ball, he throws picks. Like, Peyton Manning used to throw a lot of interceptions, they praised him. And Jameis Winston is a good quarterback, man. He's not a great quarterback, but he's a good quarterback. He could be in your top 16. Like,
Bro,
come on,
I
look
know
at
you
his
didn't
numbers.
Just compare Jameis Winston.
What I'm saying, no, I'm not comparing. What I'm saying is, Peyton Manning threw a lot of interceptions as well. Brett Favre threw a lot of interceptions as well. John Elway threw a lot of interceptions. Interceptions don't make you. It doesn't make you a great or bad quarterback. It just means you know, his issue has always been he overthinks a lot of times, and he tries to make the big play too much. But I feel like when Jameis Winston composes himself and he shows you, like he the last few weeks he's been showing you when he's composed and he takes his time, he is deadly. He's good.
The kicker misses.
Right, and then the kicker misses the game, and then Jameis Winston gets blamed for it.
I think
Jameis Winston's arm talent is there. His decision making once he gets in the red zone, I don't like it really. I think he needs time with Arians to work on that.
I think the biggest difference between all those guys that y'all just listed and Jameis Winston is that at the end of the day, Jameis Winston and the Buccaneers lose the game. You know what I mean? I think
Right.
if Jameis Winston was winning those games like those guys did, then it wouldn't be a problem. But the fact that he loses it, that just
makes it worse.
Yeah,
and losing always makes it worse. I just feel like Tampa has an okay team. They have an average team that, you know, defensively they're still trying to find their identity. And, you know, on the offensive side of the ball, the Tampa's not struggling. They're not struggling. They need to find a running back too. They don't have nobody that can take the pressure off Jameis that he can just hand the ball off to and let him run. He don't have that. So, you know, he's pretty much forced to go out there and be a gunslinger every week. So that's a lot of pressure.
Don't you realize that's Bruce Arians' offense?
You basically just
True.
described Ryan Tannehill.
But at least
just
Bruce
now.
Arians always had a running back, even when he was a coordinator in Pittsburgh. He
Hey,
always had
Miami
a running
Dolphins
back he
fans,
could
if
go
y'all
to
listening to
and
this, Banks just described Ryan Tannehill's career in Miami.
How did I describe Ryan Tannehill's
You
career?
just said
Here's Ryan
you just
Tannehill's
said, you just said that he has no running game. What running game did Ryan Tannehill have?
When was he on the field, DeVore? That's the point.
Who was on the field?
At least Jameis is on the field. Ryan Tannehill, when is he on the field?
That's debatable.
He's never been healthy.
See, this is the crazy thing.
I'm looking out
Just
the
because
window.
Ryan Tannehill missed the whole season, got injured in week 12 or week 12 of 2016 and missed the playoffs. Now he injury prone. But
He's
what happened from
injury prone, bro. He's
what
only
happened
been
to
injury
what
prone
happened?
since
Hold on.
college.
What happened from 2012 all the way up to 2015?
The Dolphins didn't make the playoffs, and he was average.
But they was right there. But that was consistent though. But he was consistently as the starter, one of the most hit quarterbacks in the league.
How was that
And-
consistent, DeVore? Look at his numbers. Like he was barely getting 1,000 yards passing in some of those years. Like, he was okay.
Oh, you're smoking. You're smoking. I know you're smoking because he averaging at least 3,000 yards a year.
I mean, if you throw the ball 60 times a game, you should. I mean,
Exactly.
man.
And so we talk about Jameis Winston and Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill beats him out, regardless of how you look at it.
Okay.
I think
here's
Tannehill is a good quarterback. Not good. Wait, I shouldn't say good. I would say he.
I was gonna say,
like you
what?
said-
He's average as fuck. He's a true definition of average. Excuse my language, podcast. I'm so sorry to our listeners. He's average.
Wait. I think he's the average quarterback. I
He
just
is.
think that
He's
he's
Eli
another one
Manning.
of those QBs that's not gonna make the team better. He has to have a good team to.
That's what you got. That's what you have in the NFL. Do you think Dak Prescott makes his team better?
Yes.
Of course he does.
No, he does not.
How does he not?
No, he
Have
does
you
not.
not seen what he's been doing?
Oh my
Dak
God.
Prescott.
He's in the same situation as Lamar Jackson right now. He hasn't played a team yet.
Nah.
Oh my
No,
God,
Lamar
bro. Okay.
Jackson, he single-handedly last year took the Ravens to the playoffs. Joe Flacco, as much as I love Joe, he was not taking Baltimore to the playoffs. It's the fact that
How did
Lamar,
you love that dude? That dude sucked. He
Look,
cost y'all multiple trips to the Super Bowl.
Joe Flacco got I guess a chip, and when the Ravens won,
Yeah, so you always got to respect him.
Yeah, and when Ravens won in 2002, I was too young to appreciate that. So I can say in 2012,
There wasn't a problem with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco was just average as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of average quarterbacks who became winners. Eli Manning is the prime example of that. Prime example. Eli Manning is going to go to the Hall of Fame for being the most average quarterback in history of the NFL.
I
In
agree.
the history of the NFL, he's the most average quarterback ever. But he's going to go to the Hall of Fame because his numbers are there. And he has 2 Super Bowl rings. He's going to go to the Super Bowl because he beat the Patriots twice.
You don't
That's
realize
enough.
You don't realize when you say he's an average quarterback, he also played with a hell of a defense that
And some
True.
kind of
wide
makes an
receivers.
average quarterback look good, and some decent wide receivers. And it's a team
But
effort.
that's-
so you can't just say
right, but
Eli
that's-
Manning has 2 rings, dog. You can't do that.
But that's
You put Eli
Canada
Manning
after
on
West. I
any
know what
other
you're saying.
team.
He did have a
Okay,
nice
but
running
what-
game too with Ahmad Brooks
Yeah,
and
right.
Brandon Jacobs.
Ahmad Bradshaw.
Oh yeah, Ahmad Bradshaw. Excuse me,
Should've cut-
Ahmad Bradshaw. Yeah,
Bruce was a linebacker for the 49ers.
I remember.
You gonna say shoulda, coulda, woulda, but we're not gonna talk about how Tom Brady ain't say nothing on Charles Woodson and asked him straight up, was the fumble or nah? He ain't had
And why
nothing to
was-
say.
What's the point
So
of
we
dwelling
know
on the
what it
past?
was.
What's the point of dwelling on the past? It's over with. Like, it's happened almost
Right.
20 years ago, bro. It's done. It's over
Spoken
with.
like a true. Cause y'all keep calling this man the GOAT, but
Because he is.
nah, man, he the folk, the fakers of
Man.
all time.
No, he's.
Numbers wise, I don't see any QB better than Brady.
Here we
Oh
go.
no! Wait, one moment. Before the season's out, don't forget that Tom Brady will be number 1 on the passing touchdowns of all time. Just want to share that with y'all. He's gonna be passing Peyton Manning this year.
Ooh, Drew Brees is hurt. Nice.
Oh well. Hey. Oh well.
Do you see anybody making rules
What
for
up?
Drew Brees? Do you see anybody making rules of throwing phantom flags? No, he's
No,
hurt.
but I
He's
see.
hurt.
I don't see nobody cry as much as Drew Brees' teams either. I don't. You don't hear nobody just crying why they lost this Super Bowl and why they lost that Super Bowl, but the Saints do it. They just whine. Nobody want to hear that.
Yeah, because they was on Brady's ass. That's why. That's why they lost.
So what's the next topic, man? Because we're gonna be talking about Tom Brady all day, and we ain't talking about Tannehill either. What's the next topic? Where are we at?
Black Lion, you're in for a treat because this is going to be our first ever Pick'em week. We've been trying to do this like for the last 3 weeks. We just couldn't get things right here, but in this segment, we're basically going to be picking all the NFL football games from a Thursday night game tonight all the way up until the Monday night game. So the first game, which is Thursday night, which is tonight, that's the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Green Bay Packers. Excuse me. To be honest with you, I'm extremely excited about this game, and I'm not really excited about Thursday night football games usually. Would you like to do the honors and go in first?
Okay. All right. So, living out here in Philadelphia area / Jersey area, I know it's gonna be a lot of Eagles fans that are gonna be really, really disappointed when they lose again in Green Bay. I mean, I'm gonna go with the Packers. Aaron Rodgers, he's doing good, but for the first time in like a couple years now, he actually has a really not really good, but a solid defense behind him. So, in Philly's secondary is really not the best right now, and they're dealing with injuries at the wide receiver position with Jeffrey and Deshaun Jackson. So, I'm gonna go with Green Bay in this one.
I could chime in at any time. I felt like he did an
I can't
excellent
argue
job
with
of
that,
describing exactly how I felt.
You can't argue that one, man. That's not for debate.
Banks, any objection to
but I'm
that?
debating it.
Oh,
Of course, bro.
As always, Tom
This is
Brady's
what
the
we
best
talking
quarterback. So go ahead.
Yeah, listen. That's not a bad pick. I got Green Bay as well. I got Green Bay, but it's just something about the Eagles, bro. I'm sorry. It's just something about them. The Eagles are not going to make this an easy game. I think Green Bay is going to walk out of here and win the game, but they're not going to make it easy. The weakest thing on the Eagles right now is their secondary. I feel like Carson Wentz has a lot of pressure on him right now. I feel like he plays well tomorrow. We got to remember Carson Wentz is playing with hardly any weapons. He doesn't have his two best receivers, and Alshon and Deshaun Jackson both being out. He's still battling some injuries for himself, getting himself back into the groove of the offense. I mean, they don't really have a dependable, reliable running game. Their offense is kind of a mess. It's not the same offense that was clicking two and a half years ago. It was at one point the Eagles probably had the most unstoppable offense in the NFL. It was that hard to stop when they was running that RPO. When the RPO was first introduced to the NFL and the Eagles were running it, Carson Wentz ran that offense to perfection. And I feel like he still has it. It's just taking him some time to get back on the horse. So I feel like it's going to be a close game. I feel like the Eagles are going to probably give it up in the second half. I just feel like it's going to come down to the battle of the quarterbacks, and Aaron Rodgers and me is a better quarterback than Carson Wentz, but it's going to be close. I say 23-17 Green Bay. And again, to what Freeze is saying, he made a very good point. I've been saying the same thing with the Green Bay. This is scary to see Green Bay with a defense. It's actually really, really scary because you know that eventually at some point Aaron Rodgers is going to turn up and have an outstanding game, and it's going to lead on from there. So if that defense can keep up with Aaron Rodgers when he turns on, man, they're going to be scary to beat. Seriously, it might be a Patriots in a Packers Super Bowl again. Maybe how it's looking. Maybe. I mean, the Packers are scary. So, but yeah, I got Green Bay winning that game.
Hey, bro. Ain't nobody asked for your life story and all that. We just asked you to pick the game.
No, I'm just giving you my take on it, though. I can't just tell you what it is and not disagree and not have a take. I give you my take.
Packers. And by the way, Carson Wentz has his number one receiver.
Now,
Alshon's playing.
Ertz is Carson Wentz's.
Oh, you talking about
Zach Ertz is Carson Wentz's number one receiver, but that won't be enough. Packers by 10.
Yeah, I'm taking the Green Bay Packers. Even with Jordan Howard in the lineup, I'm still taking the Green Bay Packers.
This dude.
So
I wouldn't be surprised if Philly somehow won, but I just didn't see it because they are a competitive team in NFC. I'm not going to deny that. I just don't see them going to Green Bay and winning. But anything can happen in football, so you know.
True.
All right.
Still the best defensive line in the league. Still the best offensive line in the league. I mean,
I don't know about the best defensive line or the offensive line anymore.
They got a great defensive line, but what good is it, holding up the run, stopping the run if you're going to let people throw bombs on you all day?
Bombs all game. Yeah, true. What's the next game?
Next game.
We got the Titans at the Atlanta Falcons. Would you like to do Giannis West or Banks? I'm going to go with Banks last. I know we're going to write a symphony about this.
Okay. Well, mine is simple, clear cut. The way the Jags were able to do the Titans secondary on a short week with Gardner Minshew, I got to pick Julio and company. Falcons, I don't know. I don't know what the score gonna be like, but Tennessee offense ain't looking too good. I got the Falcons.
You know, the only reason why I'm going to pick the Atlanta Falcons, because like I said on the last podcast, I would never bet money on the Atlanta Falcons, but this week I will, because this is going to be Marcus Mariota's last week if he end up losing. And
Aha!
yeah,
Smart man.
This is the last week. So after this week,
Smart man.
it's right trigger 17 time, baby. So Atlanta at home.
What you got, Iconic?
Atlanta at home.
What
Thanks.
you got, Tom
Yeah.
Brady? Tom Brady's
yeah.
ball boy.
Hey,
He was
Give me
probably
the
the one who
Titans, man.
deflated the footballs too.
give me the Titans.
Just because you Patriots fans think you can do whatever you want to and get away
Just
with
because
it.
I know
You gon-
football and I know the
Just
Falcons
because-
are going to
No,
play a
no.
terrible game.
You Patriots fans think you could pick against the spread and everything. Next game.
Yeah, just I'm not a Patriots fan, but I just know football. Give me the Titans.
All right. Next up, we have an NFC East rivalry with the Washington Redskins visiting the New York Giants. This is a toss-up.
Damn, Daniel. I like Daniel Jones. I really like what I seen from Daniel. Daniel showed us an element we haven't seen in a New York quarterback in a while, honestly.
I'm going Daniel too.
Yeah, I got the Giants.
What you
Oh
got,
wait,
Iconic?
Saquon Barkley not playing, huh?
Yeah,
Nah, yeah, I take that back. Yeah, what's the matchup again? The Giants versus who?
Redskins.
Redskins.
The
Yeah, give me the
Redskins.
Redskins. Yeah, give me the
Man,
Redskins.
the Giants could run the kicker on the Redskins. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I hear you.
Don't have a lick of defense.
No, that's fine. Redskins.
I'm going with the Redskins too. Without Saquon, that's like the
That's
heart.
that's gonna be I mean, no doubt that I think he's gonna do his thing, but yeah, give me the Redskins.
So I'm guessing y'all didn't see what he did without Saquon.
And after what
No,
you
I
said
did.
about Case Keenum, I'm definitely going with Daniel.
I learned my
Alright.
lesson about taking the Redskins, but I'm gonna trust them again this week. Shout out to your brothers.
Man, he a real sucker too. Shout out my brother C-Mac.
Oh, how about G2? Greg was on there too. Greg's a Redskins man. It must be hard.
Shout out to all the sucker Redskin fans. every last one of them. Y'all 0-3 just like us Steelers. But the only difference is y'all gonna finish with a higher pick than we are. So
What's the
Next
next
game.
matchup?
Oh, y'all gonna love this one. The Los Angeles Chargers visiting the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, me the Dolphins.
next game. You know what? I'm taking the Dolphins. Just because we all know they're not gonna win, but watch they somehow pull it off.
Man, please. Phillip Rivers. If Phillip Rivers loses game, he does not deserve to go to the Hall of Fame. Give me the Chargers.
Don't do that.
I feel like
I'm taking the Dolphins, man.
the Dolphins may pull out this.
That's your
dub.
upset pick.
Yep, they do. They do. You know when they play a really good team, they sometimes show up, but when they play some trash, they play like trash.
Okay.
And you can bet they're gonna beat the Patriots one time this year.
Nah, I think the
Yeah, they
Patriots gonna
always-
sweep them. They gonna sweep them.
Always.
Nah, the Patriots gonna sweep them. That window is closed. They lost to them at home
What you
already.
got, Freeze?
All right, I think this is a trap game for the Chargers. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. they're gonna underestimate the Dolphins. And the Dolphins gonna get the dub.
So that's your upset pick?
Yep.
Okay.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
So you got the Dolphins too,
You know what? You know what? I'm changing my pick. Give me the Dolphins for the upset.
Hey, no, don't change it now. Don't change it now, Mister. I know football.
Yeah, give me the Dolphins for the upset, man. Upset pick Dolphins, man. I got that. Upset pick.
Man, now the Chargers finna lose. He finna make us all lose.
Yeah, he effing me up right now. I like when you bet against us. We win.
Give me the Dolphins, man.
All right, so we got
Who we got next?
Oakland Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts.
Ooh, that's a nice game. Colts.
I got the Colts. The Colts are rolling, rocking and rolling. No Andrew Luck, but they are rocking and rolling.
I'm going with the brisket.
They also have the number 3 leading rusher in the league right now, who's quietly number 3 behind only Dalvin Cook and Christian McCaffrey. So I kind of like that about them.
I'm gonna go with the Colts. I'm pleasantly surprised that they're actually like doing well. I thought when Andrew Luck went down, that was it. But Brissett is playing really, really well, and everybody else is playing well. So I'm gonna go with the Colts.
I think people are just underestimating them. They took it for granted what Brissett was capable of.
Yeah,
And I don't even know who's
he looked
on
good
the
with the
defense.
Patriots.
And anybody, I would have looked good with the Patriots. What are you talking about?
True.
Do you remember Matt Castle?
Oh wow!
Who would he go to right after he left the Patriots? He wasn't bad with them.
The Chiefs.
It was the Chiefs?
Yeah.
He wasn't bad with the Chiefs, with Dwayne Bowe.
Yeah, he wasn't that bad, but he wasn't a winner.
Okay.
He wasn't that good either, was he?
He was all right.
Top 16 or bottom 16?
Not listed.
Okay, then. Next game, bro.
You got the Carolina Panthers and the Houston Texans.
I am picking the Panthers. I think the Texans going to underestimate this guy, Kyle Allen. I think everybody underestimated him, really. He was able to spread the ball pretty decent. And then when you combine that with the number 2 rushing back in the league right now, you got a heck of a combo. And their defense is just always their defense. They'll bend, but they won't break. So I'm picking Carolina.
I'm going Texans.
Because you're a huge J.J. Watt fan, I know.
No, I'm going Texans because I like Deshaun Watson to Kenny Stills combination.
What's the game? The Texans versus who?
Texans versus
The Panthers.
Yeah, give me the Texans. I'm not betting against Deshaun.
I'm gonna go with the Texans. I mean, Cam's not playing, so I'm gonna go with the
But
Texans.
their backup nice though.
Cam didn't play last week.
Nice.
Dude threw
Backup
4
nice.
touchdowns.
Damn,
Their
really?
backup nice. Yeah, man.
Yeah, yes.
Their backup nice. Their backup nice.
I think he brings a little unexpected element to the team because, let's be honest, Cam was not
Because
playing
you got
at
a
his
quarterback.
best.
You got a quarterback that can throw the ball now. That's just what it come down to. You got Cam ain't
All
just
right,
throwing the ball.
don't talk about Cam like that. Like Cam
Nah, he did.
didn't have an MVP caliber year.
No, I'm not
before.
saying that, man. What the facts go with Cam Newton. Cam Newton, since that first game he ever had in the NFL, he went over 300 some yards passing in the game, and he had like 4 touchdowns. We have not seen that same level of quarterback from him. He's still a good player. Now, don't get me wrong, it's Cam, my man, but he ain't a quarterback. Like he ain't quarterback.
Spoken like a true Tom Brady ball boy. Go ahead,
Just
Alfonso.
keeping it real, man. Just keeping it
I don't
real.
know about that. Last year, Cam Newton absolutely lit the Ravens up last year. So I don't know.
Especially late in the season, Cam was lighting it up.
I think he threw like 3 touchdowns against us. Like I don't know what's going on this year, but I think he.
And how many games have Cam lost in a row?
Cam hurt. Because they was
Yeah,
talking about
it's been
Cam
like
was
8
supposed to be
in a row.
sitting out this season too. But
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
so Cam,
You can tell he's hurt.
And also, Cam really never had like that number 1 guy since Steve Smith, but Steve Smith was on his way out when he came. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking the Panthers. Anybody else with me? No, nobody with me.
I'm taking the Texans.
Nah, not this week.
Texans.
All right,
Goddamn.
then. Next game.
The Kansas City Chiefs at the Detroit Lions.
Oh, that's a good game.
I got Detroit. I
What?
like a shootout.
What?
It happened.
What?
Detroit
Did you hear me
defense is
right?
better than defenses. Yeah.
You taking Detroit?
I see why he picked them because Detroit defense is alive, bro. They playing really good.
Detroit
defense,
defense is better than a lot of defense that this guy's played, that Mahomes has played.
Yeah,
I'm
Detroit's defense is nice, but I'm going with the Chiefs.
I'm going with the Chiefs too.
I'm
Chiefs.
going with the Chiefs.
What y'all think they're gonna score on Detroit?
50.
He said 50. I say
I mean,
like
that's a possibility.
I say 24.
What'd
50.
you say, Banks?
What was the question?
Well, how much do you think the Chiefs will score?
Oh, I'm not going for 50. 50 points on the Lions? Come on, man. Are you serious?
50.
Nah, man. I'll give them 30. Because that's just, I mean, who gonna start the offense, bro? I mean, let's be real.
50.
What's gonna happen with the Chiefs is the Chiefs gonna go all the way to the playoffs. You're gonna run into a more experienced team again.
Go ahead and
Probably
say.
get
Go ahead
bounced.
and say the team you want to say.
They're probably end up being the Patriots. I mean, probably. Well,
Ain't
if
no
they do,
problem.
Or the
dog.
Ravens. Or the Ravens.
Ain't no problem. Dog.
Just remember.
You said that
Just
would
remember.
elude
just
Ryan
remember,
Mouth.
I was right about that whole thing anyway last year. Everybody said, "Oh, the Patriots is done," and lo and behold, they did exactly what they always do: just go to the playoffs and win. Everybody that they say they weren't gonna beat, they got beat, and they got beat bad, except
All
for
right,
the
when,
Chiefs.
when you threw stroking the Patriots, you pick the next game.
I got the it was the Lions and who?
The Lions, and
Lions
the
versus.
Chiefs.
Yeah, give me the Chiefs.
Everybody got the Chiefs except for me. I picked the Lions. Next game.
Okay.
We got the Cleveland Browns at the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh man. Whew.
Browns.
Iconic. Who you got?
Browns.
I think it's gonna be. Oh, come on now. All right, I think it's gonna be a close game because I feel like all AFC North games are really tough and gritty. You know, they all play each other really, really well. Best
It's been that
division
way
in
for a
football.
while. Yep.
Best
No.
division in
You said, wait, nope.
No.
I'm gonna run with Baltimore. It's gonna be a close game. I think Baker Mayfield is gonna play well until we put pressure on him, and then that's gonna be it.
We were the best division in football for a while, but as of right now, you got to
Oh
kind of
no,
look
not
at
right now. Yeah, I know.
Maybe last decade.
Give
That's
me the
what I'm saying,
Ravens.
for a while.
Lamar Jackson is give me the Ravens. Lamar Jackson going for 300 this game. Put it
I
up.
got the Ravens. I
No.
got the Ravens.
Hell no. I bet you he won't get over 200.
Yeah, you might want to take that bet back.
250. He won't get over 250.
You know Cleveland played without their 4 starters in the secondary, right?
Don't matter.
Are they still hurt right now?
I don't know. I don't know the status on that, but I mean, you can expect at least 2 of them to be out again. I think they were pretty serious injuries to hold them out.
I just need Myles Garrett to get his hands on Lamar one good time. That's all I need.
Yo,
Good luck with that.
why do you think Cleveland's gonna beat Baltimore? I want an explanation for that.
It's a division rival. The Browns are hungry, and I feel like they're a lot better of a defense than the first 3 teams that y'all played.
Okay, that was fair. That was fair.
And Myles
But
Garrett, Olivier Vernon are
coming to
coming.
Baltimore to play us.
That's true. They're coming to Baltimore. That's why I'm going to say they're going to go into Baltimore and they're going to get the dub.
We know what they're capable of. You got Odell, you got
Right.
Landry, Chubb. You got playmakers. We know what they're capable of, but let's not act like the Ravens can't play, ball control offense and just keep that offense off the field. The Ravens have a hell of a rushing attack. they can sustain 11, 12 play drives and come out with 7.
That's why I
Baker and
said
them,
he won't be
man,
throwing
the
for over
Browns.
250 yards.
And let's not forget Earl Thomas is back there too, even though we didn't.
I'm
really
not
see him
concerned
this
about your defense yet.
Right. The Browns, I don't see them doing it. I see the big play or nothing. I don't know if it's their scheme or what, but seems like they can't sustain drives.
It's a chemistry thing. I think once they start clicking, they be good. Because Odell, there's a
Right.
disconnect with Odell and Jarvis. He's getting all the touches, so I
mean,
think
if that's
after a
what it
while,
takes, it don't matter. It don't matter who's getting the touches. You know what I'm saying? Like, look what Philly does. Philly just pushes Zach Ertz that all the way down the field, dude.
yeah, but it's a trust factor though. And I feel like
Right.
Baker Mayfield doesn't have a trust factor with Odell, but I know they're gonna get it at some point in time during the season. They're gonna get it, whether it be against the Baltimore Ravens. Is Jimmy Smith still hurt?
Yeah. he's
Yes.
still hurt.
Oh, okay. So was it Tavon Young is up next, along with Humphreys?
He's out for the season.
Oh, Tavon Young's out for the season.
Yeah.
Oh, what do I know? All right, who has
I'd say
Odell on their
he was
fantasy
nice
team?
too, man.
Who?
He is nice.
But we got Marlon Humphrey, and he's like a top. I wouldn't say top 10 yet, but he's definitely top 15 corner in the league. So maybe
Just say top young corner, bro. Because
Yeah,
that
top
corner
young
thing, it flip flops so much. One week,
Yeah.
Jalen
Yeah.
Ramsey sticking to you like glue. Next week, he getting dusted. Like,
Xavier Howard,
it flip
top
flops
corner
a
in the
lot.
league.
Yeah. Next week, Amari scoring 2 touchdowns on him. Like,
Right.
anyway, so Ravens, Browns.
And we got
Next
next
game.
up, the New England Patriots at the Buffalo Bills.
I'm picking the Buffalo Bills. Bills Mafia.
Patriots.
Just because.
I'm taking the Patriots. I got to take the Patriots.
But would y'all believe
I mean-
the Bills are 3-0 though?
Yeah, I was just about to say that, man. I'm actually gonna go with the Bills this game.
Oh, look at you picking against the home
Yeah, man.
team.
If you see the way the Buffalo been playing, they playing pretty good, man. You know what?
I haven't paid attention to them.
You crazy? Give me the Patriots.
I haven't paid attention to their defense, but I see Josh Allen. He ain't making
Nah,
it easy
nah,
on
they-
defense.
Their
to come
defense is
get 'em.
really good. It's just that offense is they just don't have enough weapons on offense, to be honest with you.
But they getting it done. They getting it
Okay.
done.
Pats, Bills. Next game.
Nah, I got the Pats, bro. Run that back. I was just playing.
Yeah.
Ain't no way in
I'm
the
the
heck.
only one that picked the Bills.
Oh, I was saying, ain't no way I'm betting against that boy. Them boys against the Bills. No way.
All right, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Los Angeles Rams.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. This is
Rams.
gonna be. Come on, man. This is gonna be a game. But yeah, Jamie's gonna put up numbers. But yeah, we're gonna beat them.
What?
Rams.
Rams.
I'm going Rams.
Come on, man. Y'all know what's up, man.
Why
We
are
might
you
not get
so-
our first loss until we play the 49ers. I'm telling
why
you,
are you
we might not
such
get
a-
our first loss.
Oh, so you
Seriously.
know DeVore is right about them 49ers, huh?
Oh, I thought I know now. I thought he was joking around, but no, he's for real. The 49ers are legit. Like
Yeah.
I watched them play. They legit, but they ain't gonna beat us. But
Props.
they legit.
Okay.
They legit.
Props to DeVore for coming out with the 49ers coming out that division.
First of many.
They-
But I am picking the Bucks. I like
Rams.
OJ Howard to go off.
Rams.
Okay, I'm the only one picking the Bucks.
Yeah,
I'm the only one
I'm
looking
not
crazy right
picking
now.
crab legs. Rams.
Hey, don't disrespect James like that, man. He never did that.
All right, we have an NFC West rivalry with the Seattle Seahawks at the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, Seahawks.
Seahawks.
I just don't like that
Seahawks.
Arizona Cardinals offense. It's just way too vanilla for me.
I like Pete Carroll to put something together to put it on Colin Murray. Seahawks.
Oh Lord, put it on.
Seahawks.
No homo.
Pause.
This next one is gonna be game of the week. I think it's an NFC North rival. It's the Minnesota Vikings at the Chicago Bears. This game has a lot of ramifications in it too as well.
You think that's gonna be better than the Saints and the Cowboys game? You serious?
Yeah, I think it is.
That's definitely gonna be better. Yes.
You gotta look at it from a perspective. Kirk Cousins is going in there. He played a terrible game last year. And
Whoa, hold on. Kirk Cousins, he ain't got nothing to do with it. It's about the Bears stopping Dalvin Cook, dude.
that shouldn't be an issue. It's gonna come down to Kirk Cousins throwing the ball.
Right.
Right, and we know
Ain't
it's gonna
nobody
happen there.
throwing that ball on the Bears right now.
I'm just saying it from once they bottle up the run with Dalvin Cook, they're gonna have to throw the football. And that's where Kirk Cousins is gonna have to step up.
What it's gonna come down to is what quarterback's gonna show up on the Chicago Bears.
Exactly. I was just gonna say that.
What
Great
quarterback
point.
shows up?
It's gonna be
What quarterback
a
we
really
getting?
close, gritty game, but it's gonna be on Trubisky. Either you get Trubisky that don't screw up that much, or Trubisky that does screw up that much.
Rex Grossman Jr.
Right.
Exactly.
Facts.
Gross Rexman.
Whoa, nah. Rex was terrible. Trubisky just bad.
Trubisky up all that way.
Nah, man. I give him more credit than Rex.
Hey, Rex Grossman led the Bears to a Super Bowl.
No,
Wow, I
he didn't.
forgot about that. Yeah.
No, why everybody
It was
always
that
think,
defense.
Okay, Brad
Oh, so
Johnson
I'm
led-
guessing
led
Rex
the Bucks
Grossman just rode the
to Super
coattails,
Bowl.
huh?
Yes. It's like saying Brad Johnson took the Bucks to the Super Bowl.
That
Or
was a
Trent
great
Dilfer took the Ravens.
Chicago Bears team. You had Bernard Berrien, you had Cedric Benson, Thomas Jones, and honestly, I think it had a lot to do with Devin Hester too.
You know they lost the game because of Cedric Benson, RRP Cedric Benson. They lost the game because of him.
The Super
He
Bowl?
gave away all their momentum. Yes. That
No, it
fumble
was
gave
Rex
away all
Grossman
their
with them
momentum.
damn center quarterback exchange fumbles. He had like 2 of them.
They probably could have
I
kept
still
it
say
close,
if the Bears had a better quarterback, Peyton Manning gonna win the Super Bowl that year. But whatever. It's my opinion. He doesn't win a Super Bowl that year.
All right, so I picked
It took a
against the
miracle for him
Bears.
to even come back and be in that Super Bowl. The Patriots was up by like 30 points, and he came back. The Colts came back, and I could not believe. Remember, that's a game that Asante Samuel had 4 interceptions in the first half against Peyton Manning. How did they
Wait, why
lose
is it
that
a
game?
miracle though? Why you just can't
How?
get that man
That
his
was
props?
a miracle, bro. That was a miracle. What are you talking about? That was a miracle, bro.
But the Patriots coming back from 20-something is just all Tom Brady, huh?
No, it's just like a miracle last year when the Dolphins beat him. By luck. It was a
Bruh,
miracle, bro.
You dropped Gronkowski back. Why'd you drop Gronkowski back?
I don't know what would.
Non-hip having a. Why would you put him there? He shook the mess out of Gronkowski.
And that was a terrible dive by him too. That was just a terrible drive, bro.
So that wasn't a miracle. That was dumb coaching.
Bro. That was, bro.
Anyway, I'm the only one picked the Vikings, I guess. So
I'm picking the Vikings.
No, I got the Vikings.
y'all like them to.
We love Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
We love Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins fans, man.
Kirk Cousins.
I just don't
baby.
believe that
Freeze?
Trubisky gonna be the job done against that defense.
That's what
Freeze,
I'm
you-
saying. I
you
think
like
it comes
the
down
Vikings
to
too?
whoever's the better quarterback, and I will go with Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
Captain Kirk, baby.
I'm
Captain Kirk.
shocked. I could have swore I was alone on that one.
Oh, so you
No,
picking the
Vikings
Vikings too?
Yeah, we all picked the Vikings. That Bears
Oh.
defense is nasty though, man.
We all picking
It
the
is
Vikings.
not about the defense though, bro. I'm not disrespecting their defense at all. It's about Trubisky. For me, it's Trubisky.
All right, next game.
All right, so we got all 4 on the Minnesota Vikings. Next up, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, man. Give me the
Broncos.
Jags.
Freeze got the Broncos.
Joe
Banks
Flacco
got
gonna
the
get his first
Jags.
win.
Nah.
After
not
this
against
loss, he might get benched. Drew Lock.
Not against Minshew, yeah. Minshew for the win.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
don't forget
That's gonna be a
the pass
sad
rushers.
day if one
Don't
Joe
forget
Flacco gets benched.
He will. It's coming. He got benched last year. It was a sad day last year, wasn't it?
Well, I mean that was different because he got injured and then you already had a first round pick. This year is he's the guy right now, and then for him to
I know Baltimore paid him a lot of money to be a loser. Jesus, they paid him a lot of money.
he got us a chip. So
I respect. I understand, but that's a lot of money. They broke him off.
He started the whole big contract thing with the NFL quarterbacks. What was the contract? It was like 100. Nah, wasn't 100. He got it was a $60 million contract extension on top of the $30 million that he was already going to earn. And it was
Do you see his playoff run though? He earned that.
He did have a nice playoff run that year, but one of the biggest issues that fans outside of the Baltimore Ravens fans have with Joe Flacco is you got to get to the playoffs before you can talk about the playoff runs.
Right.
So
agreed.
And most of the time, Flacco didn't perform well enough to even get to the playoffs. Honestly, their defense did a lot
to keep them in games.
It just wasn't enough to compensate. Yeah, it wasn't enough to compensate for Flacco not making plays or throwing a pick in the last seconds to Troy Polamalu, who took it to the house, or stuff like that.
All right, question: who would you guys take, Flacco or Tannehill?
Flacco, give me a winner.
Would I get Ray Rice with Flacco? Tannehill?
No.
You don't get Ray Rice for nothing. You just get Ryan Tannehill.
I don't get the Baltimore Ravens defense with Ryan Tannehill. I don't get none of that.
No, you get Ryan Tannehill and Adam Gase. That's what you stuck with.
That's not fair because I feel like Joe Flacco has everything he needs to be successful.
Man, I think I'd pick some everybody over Tannehill. Troy Smith, Kaepernick.
Troy Smith?
Yep. Blaine Gabbert.
We'll put Jamarcus Russell in there too, man.
Derek Carr. Yeah, at least I know he's gonna throw the ball.
Jamarcus Russell.
Jamarcus Russell.
Throw Jamarcus in there.
Terrell Pryor.
Oh no.
Cordell Stewart when he went
Danny
to the
Amendola
in high school.
Yo.
I can't wait till I get him on the show. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna get Ryan Tannehill up on the podcast,
and I'm gonna have the same energy.
Y'all think I'm playing games? Y'all gonna be quiet as church mouses.
No, I'm not.
I was hoping I was hoping we could get John Brown on the show, man. He actually responded to me, but he didn't give me a time. He just said he gonna hit me up. So I was hoping
he's busy being the number one receiver.
Right. Yeah, I know, man. I was hoping he can get him on the show, bro. He wrote me back though, but he didn't give me a date. So I guess we'll see.
All right. So who was your pick for that game? The
Jags.
What was that game?
Jags and
Jags.
Broncos.
Okay, we got 3 Jags and 1 Broncos.
Yep. All right. So the Sunday night game, it is going to be the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints.
Cowboys.
Give me the Cowboys.
Saints.
Really?
Yeah.
Without Drew Brees?
I like Teddy Bridgewater.
I mean, they just won without Drew Brees, but I think Dallas' defense is a little better than who they played, the Seahawks. Dallas' defense is definitely better than the Seahawks.
I like Teddy Bridgewater.
I forgot all about Teddy Bridgewater.
Their secondary is a little bit suspect too. So I like Michael Thomas against that secondary. Yeah.
They pass rush ain't suspect. I know that.
It took them to the second half to get a sack on Josh Rosen. So.
Well, Josh Rosen is a pretty good quarterback, man.
I appreciate that, Wes.
Nah, he really is. I feel
I
like
sincerely
seen Kyler Murray.
appreciate that, Wes.
What
I
is
feel
going on
like-
with bro love, man? Get out of here, bro.
Nah, I feel like Arizona, they seen Kyler Murray and they just got googly eyes. It was like, you know what? What is a Josh Rosen? So
Who we rolling with? Because I'm going with the Saints.
I'm going with Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah, I guess you the only one, bro.
Banks roll with Dallas too?
Of course. Banks ain't crazy. He says some crazy stuff sometimes, but he ain't gonna pick the Saints.
Okay. Last but not least, we have NFC North Showdown, Monday Night Football. I cannot wait for this game. The Cincinnati Bengals versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Iconic. Who you got?
Whew, man. Only if both of them could tie. That would be great, but nah. I'm gonna go with the Steelers. I'm gonna go with the Steelers. I really don't see Cincinnati beating anybody without AJ Green, honestly. Like I honestly think Miami would beat Bengals right now. No offense to the Dolphins. I just think they would get them. So I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh.
That's kind of offensive, actually. Even Miami would beat them.
It'd be a close game, that's for sure.
You don't need me to answer this question.
Right, because you picked the right team, the Steelers. Don't say it. You can hush now.
It's on
I got it
national
for you.
television, so I'll turn some heads.
Anyway, Iconic, if you ain't up to date, me and DeVore have a bet going on who finishes with a better record for the regular season out of the Steelers and the Bengals. Obviously, he's ill, so he picked the Bengals, and I got the Steelers.
Can I switch up what I will receive in this bet?
Oh no, that's written in stone already.
No, I'm talking about if I win, I don't want the jersey because I don't want you to waste your money on buying me a jersey when the player may not even be there for the Miami Dolphins anymore.
Okay, what do you propose, sir?
5 bags of Smart salty kettle corn.
Okay. That's a bet.
This man said kettle corn, man.
That's a bet. I don't even know where you gonna get that. That must be some Maryland stuff, man.
Amazon it. You go figure it out.
I got you, but I want the Juju inverted jersey that I seen today in the mall.
Well, you better sit back and send me a screenshot because you gonna get a regular black one.
Alright. Anyway.
My 5 bags of Smart kettle corn, is that a lock?
I mean, hey man, a bet is a bet.
All right, cool. Cincinnati gonna take it over this Steelers. Let's go.
Really? Wow.
Yes, absolutely. And so the team only gonna get better when AJ Green come back. He'll come back with that swag.
That's true.
He'll come back with that
That's
swag.
true. Can't nobody cover AJ Green when he's on the field though. But I like the Steelers. I kind of like the Steelers. Banks.
Yeah, give me the Steelers.
Smart man. And turn that L off.
Iconic. I would like. Excuse me. Oh, I'm tripping. Black Lion. I would like to say it has been a pleasure, man. And again, I appreciate all the support that you have showed me on my personal channel and also on the Not for Debate podcast.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro. As a matter of fact, as another way of saying thank you to you, man. What we'd like to do, Iconic, is you can, we'll allow for you to close our show out tonight, man. Thanks for coming by, man, and giving us your opinion. You're a smart dude, man. You know your ball, man. I like some of the stuff you say. You can come by anytime, man. Anytime you want to come by and chill with us, talk some football, man, you're more than welcome to stop in, bro.
Well, appreciate you guys for having me. Like I said, I definitely don't mind coming through when I can, support y'all. I think you guys have a very entertaining, funny podcast, but also very knowledgeable at the same time. I think you guys have a really good blend of comedy and an informative dialogue about, as far as football and even basketball, because I know you guys were talking about basketball in a couple episodes back. And, like I said,
I know
just do
it's
the best
funny.
I can.
I know it's really funny just listening to these guys with their opinions. I mean, these guys are so stupid. It don't make sense. You're right. This dude picked the Bengals on Monday Night Football.
Like I said, it's on. I'm sorry, Backline. It's on national television. So again, I'm gonna turn some heads Tuesday morning. Damn,
Bro, you did your thing with the Niners. You was right about the Niners, and
It's the first of
I kinda
many.
knew you were right when you were saying.
it's the
but
first of many.
just-
5 bags of popcorn. Let's get it. Go ahead, Black Line.
All right, I'll go get the rope.
And like I said, like I do the best I can, to support.
Yeah, we
people,
appreciate you.
You know what I mean?
We really
Whether it's
appreciate
you
you, bro.
guys or other people, I try to do what I can. You never know what people are going through, so just making somebody's day. Whether that's liking the video, sharing the video, holding the door for somebody outside, you can really change someone's outlook and perspective on different things. So I just do what I can. I think y'all said I was gonna close the show. I want to thank everybody that come through to watch the podcast. Very good experience. I definitely recommend you guys, everybody tune in. Good group of guys that are very welcoming, but also very knowledgeable about the stuff that they're talking about. So hope for you guys to see you guys tune in next week. I'm Iconic Freeze of Iconic Freeze Gaming. This is the Not for Debate podcast. Yeah.
That's what's up.
That was perfect.
That was perfect, man. Good job, bro.
Hey.